This is Rasplin, one of the most disciplined, hardworking, and successful people on all of YouTube. He has hundreds of thousands of followers across all of his socials. Today, Rasplin will be revealing why he has deleted over 500 of his videos and why he refuses to post any of them. Hello, let's just get right into it. How do you start your day, and what's your favorite breakfast?
Being in college, I usually start the day, I'll wake up like 8 or 9 because that's when my earliest classes are. And then I will just usually take a shower, get ready, and just go eat, go to class. For breakfast, I would say probably Belgian waffles. They're pretty good. Eat them with some butter and syrup, yeah. After my early classes, I have a little break, and then I'll do homework for the next week, or if I'm already done, then I can start editing the daily Rasplin Extra videos or my next main video. I'll do my editing after my schoolwork usually.
What's your favorite cereal?
Cereal? That's tough. I like a lot of cereals. Probably Fruity Pebbles.
When did you start playing Minecraft, and what makes you like it so much?
I got the game for like December 2013 with my siblings because the game was popping off and I was like, Mom, Dad, all my friends are playing it. I want to buy it. I got it December 2013. What I like about it is that there's so much variety you can do, and it's like a timeless game because of all the updates, so you can keep coming back for more, and it's like simple enough still. A lot of people can appreciate it.
Not everyone who plays Minecraft starts a YouTube channel about it. What made you want to?
I've always wanted to do YouTube, like since I was younger too, because I thought it was cool. Just you can make something and people can watch it and you can get paid for it. So it's always been a hobby of mine. Like ironically, the main person who made me start pursuing my YouTube channel was Clown Pierce, because back then in 2020 I started making Minecraft videos. We were like the same channel size. I was ahead of him before actually for a while. And when he passed me, he switched to like SMP videos and taking over Civilizations, and that showed me, whoa, you can do this and do Crystal PvP at the same time. It really inspired me to take my channel to the next step. Yeah, he's been a huge inspiration.
If you had to be a superhero or a supervillain, which would you pick?
Probably supervillain.
Supervillain? Really? What supervillain would you choose to be?
You know, if you watch Doctor Strange,
I have, yeah.
the guy Dormammu, who's like the universal guy. I don't know how else to put it.
Dormammu?
He just seems super OP. Yeah, I think it's like, it was in the first movie. I guess it's that, because that seems like very powerful.
For those who don't know, what's like the whole origin of Rasplin as a character, the profile picture, the art, the name, everything?
I made a Rasplin Extras video on this actually, like a commentary video, but like my skin used to be a League of Legends character called Kindred, and it was a complete accident that I even had that because I got my skin stuck basically and I forgot my password. So I was basically like, shoot, now I have to keep this skin. But since I didn't want us to just be a normal League of Legends character, I used the name MC feature that makes your skin black and white, and then I was like, I'll just add a scar on the face so it looks cool, and that's my whole skin. It was like an accident really. Like it turned out pretty good. Also did a video on my name, which is also unrelated, but people can watch that video if they want to find out.
Okay, that's fair. I'll leave that in. Do you still play for fun, or do you like record every second you play?
I basically record every second. Going into college, the more I realized you don't really have a lot of spare time to actually, if you want to do other things you want to do apart from the game. So yeah, I pretty much just record if I have the game open at any times. I'll use the other time to study what videos are popping off, what they do well. Most of my time for video creation is just studying and working. There's not a lot of just free time.
What time of day do you get started working on a video?
It depends if I have the work done for the week yet, which I'll try to do at the beginning of the week, like Sunday or Monday, so that I have time later in the week to do everything I need, which can be any time of the day. So I basically don't like to procrastinate. I get all the stuff I need to do done because school is my priority right now. The video stuff all comes after that.
Can you walk us through like the process of making a video? Where do you get that hint of inspiration?
The thing I always tell people for making a video is like the first thing is the idea. It needs to be a unique idea that no one has really done yet, because then you have an opportunity to make it big. And the way you can find good ideas is from like watching other YouTubers who are doing inspiration. From Eric's channel, he just did 100 bodyguards IRL. I was like, okay, I haven't seen a Minecraft video on this. That video got a bunch of views, I'll do it in Minecraft. Kind of just apply that to, you can do it for any game. I just basically look at, there's not a big video that has already been done on it, because then it's unique.
Have you ever deleted a video after release just because you think it's bad or it didn't do well?
I don't delete any videos, no, but I have privated most of my videos because it looks better for branding. Because like, yeah, the old videos are all bad. Everyone starts from bad videos, but I have like 500 videos that are unlisted or privated just because I like to keep them for reference to learn about what I did wrong.
500?
Yeah, around that.
Most
of them
oh
are private.
my gosh.
So like 10% of them are actually public.
500? Man, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, I started in 2017. Been posting ever since, so I've had a lot of time to learn.
Is there any music that inspires you while you work?
I'll listen to music while I'm cutting, but while I'm actually editing the full thing, obviously I won't because there's like sound. But I guess when I'm cutting, I usually listen to either my own music
You listen to your own music.
I'm not kidding, yeah, because it gets me pumped up to edit.
That's
But
fair.
Rapsland on Spotify. Or other aesthetic rappers, because that's the genre I'm in. Aesthetic rap, because it puts me in the mood. But I guess I could listen to any music and work.
What's
Yep.
your favorite artist?
Definitely one and only. Spell like this.
I went to the Wayback Machine, right? And I looked at your channel, and I saw some of your now private videos were about Fight to Survive. Can you tell us more about what that was?
Oh my gosh. When I started playing Minecraft again from COVID, it was like in 2020. It was the first server I came back to because my brother was like, yo, play the server with me. So I did. And before that, I didn't post any Minecraft videos. It was all like League of Legends videos before 2020. I posted my first Minecraft videos on there. It was like trolling series. It was really bad, but like I have all of them private now. I started with trolling series, experimented with like farm tutorials and stuff. Eventually like replay mod montages on the server, but that server is basically where I learned to do all the different skills for my current videos. So it's kind of nostalgic for me.
If you could give one tip to every YouTuber, what would it be?
That's a good one. Just keep posting, because I could go on and on like everything with the algorithm and telling you everything about how it works, but none of that matters if you don't like actually post and improve. If you just write down one thing that you can improve for like your retention and keep people on your video for longer with every upload, then you'll eventually get to a good video. That's like something Mr. Beast said at the VidCon panel. Just keep uploading. Eventually they'll get better.
Why do you use left hand mode in Minecraft?
Well, first of all, I'm left-handed IRL, so I guess that is part of the reason, but mostly I just wanted my videos to be unique from anyone else's, because I don't really know any YouTubers that I watch that use left hand, so it makes me unique.
Did you ever learn from another PvP trainer?
My biggest trainer for Crystal PvP, because that's what I've practiced most, was a guy named Michael Cycle, who was also Clown's trainer. Basically, he was the best player when we were learning it in Diamond Crystal. It was inevitable that some of us would practice with him. He taught me respawn anchors. I guess I've kind of brought to the YouTube the most because no one else has made videos about respawn anchors, or at least at the time I did. People might say I created respawn anchors, but it was really Michael Cycle who taught me them.
Do you have any hobbies? If so, what are they?
Oh my gosh. I go to the gym 6 days a week. Do you know what calisthenics are?
I do.
I love doing that, and like muscle ups, one arm push ups, that kind of stuff. I play music a lot. I've played piano pretty much every day since I was 5 years old. Play saxophone too, so I'm super into music. I like drawing sometimes. I play soccer. Also, my favorite thing to do is track, and also partying now that I'm in college. Partying's pretty fun. Yeah. It's I guess a mix of everything for you.
Obviously, everyone isn't like a mastermind at YouTube the first video in. What's like a big mistake you've learned from?
Biggest thing that a lot of people say is the intro. Basically, the way the algorithm works, it pushes out videos that are watched all the way through, and the longer they are, the better. So if your intro is where 100% of the people are watching, you better make sure it's good and gets to the point of the video fast. Otherwise, everyone's gonna click off, and you're gonna lose all that watch time and retention. So make like the first 30 seconds the like most engaging part, so that your video can be the most engaging possible. Intros are very important.
Earlier we talked about who inspired you to do YouTube, and obviously it's Clown Pierce. Are there any others that you follow now?
I guess I've gained inspiration from a lot more people, little by little, because I've had to watch everyone's videos in my niche to learn about what's working and not. So you could say everyone in the lifestyle SMP niche, because that's the most similar audience to mine. Also a bunch of the unrelated YouTubers like Eric and Ryan Trahan, because I've learned a lot about the algorithm and ideas from them. So it's a lot of people really, but still mainly Clown Pierce.
How did you meet Clown Pierce?
First met on PvP Legacy, the server, 2020, and back then he actually had a few different names. It's not his name MC, but I think I met him as Godly Sins. I thought he was like super edgy at the time. Then he changed it. I never knew he was the same person until like last year, by the way. We went on there, we played Crystal a few times. We might have played Swords a few times too. Me, Clown Pierce, and Goldfit. We knew that we were the only 3 Crystal PvP YouTubers at the time. It was kind of inevitable that we talk a little bit. And I remember our first messages on Discord were like about replay mod. I was like, yo, I love your new video. I was like, how did you do those cool movie shots? Is replay mod, because I've never used it. And then he taught me how to do all that stuff. We bonded over replay mod at the beginning. And then it turned into, you know, civilization stuff, events, and eventually he joined the SMP, so I was like, I'll join SMPs.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
This is gonna be like non-ethical, but definitely time travel, because that's probably the most OP one.
What changes have you seen in your life now that you're famous?
Okay, well, famous is a stretch, but yeah,
I would say famous. 100K subs. That's a lot. Not many people can say that.
it's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, for 100K outside of online, there's not much change, other than I can buy a lot more things that I want to and pay for things. But like online, it's super easy to network with giant people who can get me more business opportunities because of that checkmark, the checkmark next to my name. So it definitely helps a ton for networking and online stuff. Outside that, yeah, not much change. other than showing my friends like, yo, I have 100K. What do you think? They're like, what? So it's kind of funny.
Is there any like big project that you're working on this year that excites you a ton?
I have a lot of ideas that I write down on like a Word document. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder. But there's one that I've been working on for a couple months. I want it to be my best video yet that I can like be the most proud of. I'll give like a spoiler. It's like if you watch Mithridac or Ivory TV now, it has a lot of elements of cinematography from her because I really like how those videos are. It's gonna look like that, but it's gonna be like my style video. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
What is your major in college?
I was doing civil engineering last year, but I switched it to marketing this year. I just like all the analytical kind of studies behind that. And also like civil engineering was just, I found out it's not really what I enjoyed doing, you know?
Yeah, I feel
Kind of hard, but I really like the classes I'm taking right now.
If you didn't do YouTube, what would you do?
Pretty much the same stuff I'm doing right now, but like without YouTube, because I'm already pretty stacked. I guess my main thing would be the music production and like rapping.
If you had to start YouTube all over, you have no reach, no one knows who you are, what would you do for your first video?
I think you can do any video for first video and have it do well, as long as it's a good idea. So like, I don't know, I would probably make it like how I do my videos right now, an SMP video probably, because that's the niche I'd want to go into, and maybe with a unique trap no one's done before, or like 1v3ing or something. Basically, I would do the same kind of videos on a new channel that I do right now, because if it works on my channel right now, it should work on any other channel. It would just be harder to get views because you have no following yet. That's why I think like anyone can become a big YouTuber from the start. It's just harder for them usually because they don't have experience yet.
If you didn't do YouTube and you had to have like a job, what job would you pick?
I would start my own business, not gonna lie. Things like doing pools, like cleaning pools for people in a neighborhood, or fixing house parts for like rental houses, because that's like an easy job that if you know how to do it, it's not bad, and you have your own schedule. So I like things where I don't have like a boss really.
What's your favorite movie and why?
Definitely Guardians of the Galaxy, first one, because it was like so ahead of its time. I think it was like 2014 or so when it came out. It's so cool because no one's done a space movie for Marvel, at least what I've seen, and all the characters are unique. And I was just like, oh, so much nostalgia. It's always been my favorite movie.
What's your favorite character in that movie?
I guess Groot or Star-Lord, because, you know, whose isn't?
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. If you had to pick one song to listen to for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It's a song called More Than You Know by Axwell and Grosso. And I think it's like a French house or like a house song. I don't know the genre, but it's just like so nostalgic for me. And I feel like a lot of different people could listen to it. I don't know how else to describe it, bro. It's like my favorite song. Listen to it if you haven't, guys.
What is your favorite place to eat at?
I don't know if this counts. I like making my own food because it's expensive, and also it's kind of fun cooking for yourself so that you can know how to do it later in life. But if I had to choose like a restaurant, definitely Panda Express. Yeah, I do like Chinese food.
So since you have a large following, I'm sure you've been asked lots of questions. What would you say is the weirdest question you've been asked?
That's a hard one because there's been a lot of weird things. But I guess to keep it PG and all, people have asked me what school I go to, or like how they've seen me, or if that was me or something that they saw, which it definitely wasn't. But it's like, bruh, people do not need to know where I go to school.
Not PG though.
I'm not gonna mention specifically, but there's been some fan fiction things.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that's weird. What is your biggest drive that makes you do YouTube?
To make the best videos possible and to inspire people. My biggest goal is to inspire people to start their own YouTube channels and like make their own videos because it's really fun. My real goal is to pass Clown Pearson subs again. That's the main goal. Well, bro hasn't posted in 3 months, but he's gonna post soon, so
That's true. He's gonna post soon. What made you start making music all of a sudden?
That's funny. A group of the Nemesis SMP members and I, it was like Fantast, Bubbo, Silver's Me, Cujo, Bablu, those guys were like, yo, we're making a diss track song, wanna hop on? So I tried it, but the thing about that first song is I stole lyrics. Like I just looked up lyrics from a song. I was like, okay, these are cool, I'll use them. Didn't change them at all. So the song comes out, yeah, and it's fire and all, but like my lyrics were from another song, so I did not really like it. And everyone was calling me a lyric stealer, so I was like, okay, now I gotta actually make my own songs. So I did. I have like 60 different songs now in like 5 months.
So you made it because of a diss track and the stolen lyrics.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, okay, I need to make something better than this. And then the next song I made was still bad, so I was like, okay, I gotta keep making them. But then I was like, wait, this is kind of fun. So I kept doing it like every week, and now here we are. It's on Spotify now, and I kind of like some of them now. I have a new song coming out tonight, probably, actually.
Ooh! What's it gonna be
Yeah.
called?
It's called Groove. I'm sending you a preview in DMs. Oh, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll listen to that. When I did listen to it, the beats, I actually really like the beats. Did you make those yourself, or?
I don't make any of the beats, no. I find them from YouTube usually, from people who put in the title like free for profit, so that they're like non-copyright and all.
Do you think you'll ever hire anyone to produce for you?
If it gets big enough, probably, yeah. But right now I'm chilling.
What was that like oh shit moment where you realized like you can do YouTube as a job like full time?
I guess when the first paycheck came in, that was like a year ago, because my channel started to pop off when I joined the Nemesis SMP about a year ago, and I started to actually post consistent videos, getting decent views. Paycheck comes in, and it's like, oh, dang, that was easy. For the amount of effort I put, I didn't have to go outside. I didn't have to spend money on gas or anything. I just recorded Minecraft, and it was fun. Yeah, I could do this more. And so I just kept working ever since, and it's only increased. Yeah, I guess it was just the Nemesis SMP series. That was where it all started.
Who was the first person you told about your YouTube channel?
All of my friends knew about the channel for years, because like I've had it since 2017 when I was small and all. But as far as like the first person when I started doing Minecraft videos, probably my best friend or my dad. He still thinks it's really interesting. I mean, he might see this video too.
Ooh.
But he likes the videos, yeah. My dad does. I don't think my mom does.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, my dad watches all of them, even the shorts videos, like daily ones.
Really? Dang, that's awesome.
Y'all gotta subscribe to Monster. Comment who you want to see in the next interview.